We have lived in Kuala Lumpur for 3 months.
And we have also lived in Bangkok for 2 whole months.
So today in this video, we're going to compare these two incredible cities and tell you which one is better.
So let's dive in.
We are Nabil, Zanesta, and Yara. We recently packed up our whole life in Australia and doing a family gap year, traveling Southeast Asia and documenting our journey along the way here in YouTube. Our goal is to achieve personal freedom.
Now let's rate the two countries in 15 categories.
Malaysia has 90 days visa on arrival and Thailand has 30 days visa on arrival with an option of 30-day extension by paying $55 per person. So clearly the winner here is Malaysia, and it wasn't even close because not only did we not have to spend any extra money on visas, we also were able to stay 1 month extra in comparison to Thailand.
Kuala Lumpur is very diverse and it's multicultural. You have local Malays, Chinese and Indian. Overall, people are very friendly and helpful. They do not have a massive expat communities and locals like it that way. In Bangkok, they have a vibrant expat communities and locals are very friendly and helpful as well. For us, it's a time.
In Malaysia, English is widely spoken, probably due to their colonial history, and Malaysians are very proficient. However, if you look at Bangkok, English proficiency is not that up to the mark. Since Thai people are very used to foreigners for a very long time, they are comfortable around them and somehow they manage to communicate with foreigners effortlessly. But for us, for our ease of communication, I would have to give it to Kuala Lumpur. There are the clear winners here.
In Kuala Lumpur, the weather is predictable. It's hot and humid with the occasional rain every other day. There is a moderate level of pollution, but you can't really feel it. In Bangkok, they have a similar climate, although much higher levels of pollution. I mean, you can feel it pretty much every time you go out. Also, the level of mosquitoes around Bangkok is way more than we found in KL. So for us, the winner is Kuala Lumpur.
In Kuala Lumpur, you can get amazing local food, both street and high-end, with amazing diversity just by the makeup of its people. There's Malay, there's Chinese and Indians. You can also get a lot of international options over there. For Bangkok, it is a street food paradise, and the Thai cuisine is world famous, and the variety across the country is absolutely amazing. You also get cuisines from all over the world. In fact, anything you want, you can get it here. So for us, both of them, it's a tie.
Kuala Lumpur is very safe with quite low crime rates. We felt extremely safe wherever we went, doesn't matter which part of the country or any time of the day. Bangkok also is very safe, but in saying that, their own train stations have a lot of signs and warning people to be aware of pickpockets. Personally, we always felt safe and had no issues, but in busy areas, it can get slightly hectic. So for us, the winner is Kuala Lumpur, but not by a huge margin.
For Kuala Lumpur, other than peak office hours, you would hardly see much traffic on the road. In terms of Bangkok, Bangkok is infamous for traffic jams. It was just too much and sometimes unbearable. This is coming from us who grew up in Dhaka, Bangladesh, where traffic is equally horrible. For us, I think Kuala Lumpur takes the trophy.
In Kuala Lumpur, around the city center, they have a pretty efficient and affordable public transport system with metros and light rails. But as soon as you go away from the city centers, it becomes a little bit more infrequent and sparse. Overall, we felt Kuala Lumpur is more a city for cars. Bangkok, on the other hand, has an extensive network of public transport which includes the SkyTrain BTS, MRT metros, buses and ferry. It is very efficient, clean and quite reasonably priced. Especially if you travel on the BTS, most stations are well connected to shopping centers. So for us, Bangkok was a winner and by a huge margin.
In Kuala Lumpur, Grab is the most popular ride-sharing app with varieties of cars. They don't have bikes. The cars come quite fast and it's very reasonable. In terms of Bangkok, Grab is also the most popular app over there, but they have other alternatives like Bolt and InDrive. The difference is the car prices are much higher and slow to get to you due to traffic jam. But they have the bike option, which is so useful in Bangkok traffic. So from our perspective, we'd like to give both a tie.
In Kuala Lumpur, you have the apps such as Grab and Lala Move, and they are very popular for delivery services of food, groceries, and other packages. They were quite reasonably priced and relatively fast. In Bangkok, on the other hand, Grab and Food Panda are the most popular. Prices are actually cheaper than KL and they are a bit faster than Kuala Lumpur. Also, they have a few other features in there that aren't really available in Bangkok, such as having like a personal assistant for pickup and things like that. So we overall felt that the options were much better in Bangkok, and that's why Bangkok's the winner for us here.
Kuala Lumpur has several high-end malls and some bustling local markets. In fact, anything you want you can find in Kuala Lumpur. I would say tech-related products are better to buy in Kuala Lumpur as they are cheaper with no sales tax, and we have loaded up on a lot of tech gadgets. For Bangkok, you can almost call Bangkok a shopper's paradise. From local markets, both day and night, to an almost unlimited amount of trendy shopping malls, there is no end to it. Like almost every BTS station is connected to a shopping mall and everyone is spoiled for options. So clearly, Bangkok here is the winner.
We found Kuala Lumpur to be quite affordable. I mean, we wouldn't call it super cheap, but it was quite value for money if you consider everything. International cuisines, if you go out and eat, is slightly on the higher end, but you have a lot of options and choices as well. Bangkok is no longer cheap. Like all those videos we saw before where they talked about come to Bangkok, it's so cheap. That was not what we found. There are still a few things that you can find on the more reasonable side, such as local food, but it is still shrinking. To be honest, overall, we found Bangkok to be quite expensive, and you can feel it, especially after spending 3 months in Kuala Lumpur. So for us, in the cost of living category, Kuala Lumpur is definitely the winner.
Malaysia
is very good for family entertainment and truly a lot of things to do if you come as a family. However, for Bangkok, whether you are a family, solo traveler, couple traveler, entertainment options are endless. Bangkok has a vibrant nightlife and there is just so much things to do. Personally, we are a traveling family and Malaysia suited us better. But overall, if you look at the different kind of groups Bangkok caters to, Bangkok clearly takes the point here.
You have a lot of internal flights from both Kuala Lumpur and Bangkok within their respective countries and also outside the countries. They have a lot of local buses and trains, and both of them have a pretty good road network as well. Although we think that Malaysia has a slightly better road network, but overall we think traveling within the country, both of them has a lot of options and reasonably priced options. So for us, it's a tie.
Whether in Kuala Lumpur or in Bangkok, we were able to find excellent preschools and entertainment options for our child. Both had great education options and diverse family-friendly events. For us, both were equally good and we cannot really choose between them. For us, it's a tie.
Alright, so we've been keeping a tally. So who won?
Drum!
Kuala Lumpur!
That doesn't mean Bangkok is any less better. It's just our personal choice and our personal tally.
Both of these cities are just absolutely amazing. But we think that, our experience has been such that as a family, we found Kuala Lumpur and certain parts of it a little bit better than Bangkok. But we will be going back to Bangkok and other parts of Thailand again. We've also done a video about Malaysia and why it's one of the most underrated countries in the world.
And I will link it over here so that you can go and have a look. So please do subscribe to our channel and follow our journey as we do this whole family gap year.
See you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.